Hey guys, what's up? It's the Chaos Prophet, and today I am doing a video on Twitch. Decided to do it like this so that I can do it even longer than normal because I tend to rant in these type of things, but hopefully I can play and do it because I'm not just watching gameplay back. But I wanted to talk to you guys about new heroes, new hero ideas, and news. And so right now I'm just going to get into the news, even though it's just a small bit. There was a patch yesterday, but I don't really know what it was for. It was just to fix some minor things, so don't really worry about it. And coming later this month, along with Ranked, is going to be a nerf to McCree, at least on the PC. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen on the consoles as well, because they want to take down the Fan Hammer power, so that's going to be great. They're also going to buff Diva at some point along with that, so I don't know how powerful it's going to be, but they're probably just going to make her movement speed faster, or maybe her damage do a little bit more. Same with Winston. I hope they improve that as well, because he's not very good with his gun, and he's only really situational, which I want him to be a little bit stronger in that case, either improving the shield or his gun or something, because sometimes it feels like you can't win a fight to save your life. But now we're going to go into play, and I'm not going to be doing very well, but because I, haven't really played today, so. But I wanted to talk to you about new heroes, and there's some new heroes that people have been looking at. If you look at the Winston short, there's a few heroes that show up when he recalls and tries to call everybody. And you see at least, I think, like 8 of them, and they look pretty good. A lot of them are different heroes and look like they could be either brothers or friends of the heroes that we have now, and they look very interesting. So, yeah, I think it's really great that they're going to add more heroes, and they're all going to be free and all that stuff, and they could be relatable to each other. So, I'm looking forward to that. There's some people that think that Sombra is going to be a hero in it, because McCree mentions it in one of the maps, that he wishes that she was here. Some people thought that it was going to be revealed in one of the newer videos that came out with Soldier, but I don't think it was. So, yeah, some people think that it has a proof that it was going to be in there, because we had some folders and things like that we could do. Now this is a skirmish, which kind of sucks, but whatever. So, people were speculating that, it could be Farrah's mom, and that she could be a sniper and a sniper support for the video that they had a while back with the devs, and they were allowed to show some gameplay off, and in the background damn, almost killed him. You could kind of see the relation between them, and that's cool. That's a great idea, but I don't think a support sniper would really work in this. Just saying. But it would be kind of cool to have some more family members kind of in Overwatch, kind of like what's it called? We're joining a game. Kind of like the way, well, it is the way that the brothers are in this game with Hanzo and Genji. So it's interesting to see that if it was Farrah's mother, that there's a family relation there. I'm actually going to kind of play casual, because I'm talking while doing this and thinking about everything, so hopefully it goes well. So I'm going to let them do everything. I am kind of healing, but I'm just kind of half-assing it, so hopefully it is at least decent gameplay. And we have 2 monkeys. I'll see that every day. But anyways, yes. Okay, but yeah, I wanted to discuss a few different heroes that I kind of want to see in the game. And one of them is McCree's dad. If he does have a dad, would be kind of cool for him to have a double-barrel shotgun in the Old West, or a old 1887 Winchester rifle or shotgun. It'd be kind of cool to see him do that, so that his line on the payload could be, "I always love riding shotgun," or something like that. It would just be cool to see his dynamic, him and his dad kind of, you know, interact, and I bet his dad would be pretty powerful with the double barrel shotgun or the model 1887 shotgun with multiple shots in it. It'd be kind of cool to see what they would do with that. He has the monkey spacesuit on, like the orange one. Cool. And not today, bro. Alright, sorry. I am like not really paying attention. Okay, so the next hero that I kind of would want to see is, and this took shape and form every time I talked to different people about it, and that was Gambit from the X-Men. I want a card-based hero to where either he's a fire type character so that he throws his cards and they blow up, or oh boy, damn, or he's a healer, or he's a support type character with his cards so that they can either heal and do different things like that. He would have a staff, a melee staff that does a lot of damage, and I thought it would be kind of cool if the cards could teleport your allies. It would be for your allies to throw to your allies and teleport them back to you. The way this would be interesting and the way this would help is if your ally is in trouble, obviously with fighting the enemy, you can pull them towards you and save them and pull them out of the battle. There's lots of times where Roadhog will hook you and pull you over an edge, and you can't do really anything unless you're like Winston or Diva that can kind of fly out of it, or Genji maybe to climb up the walls, stuff like that. But that's if you get it. But if I throw a card on you and teleport you back to where I am, then I'm helping you. And I think it would be a really cool dynamic in saving people. So, ow, fuck. Oh, fucking Reaper. I apologize for not fucking doing very well. I am not really paying attention, so I apologize for the gameplay. But I usually do have good gameplay, especially when I live stream. I do pretty well, especially when I have my team with me. I've been playing with a few people, so. Anyways, I wish we were on defense, then I would just be Symmetra and just set up. But there's a few other heroes that I want besides Gambit. And no, they're not just all from other fucking TV shows. That would be horrible. And there's one of my friends. I forgot to turn off my notifications, so I apologize for that. Oh, shit. Alright. The other hero that I want would be... I don't know how to really explain him. And the best way I can explain him would be from the TV show Big Ben, or Ben Tennyson, Kevin Levin. And his power was basically to absorb things and to use those materials around him as his weapon. He didn't really have a weapon. He was just himself. He was strong. And basically what he did was he would absorb stone or wood or metal or diamond, and depending on what he had, he was that strong, that fast, and able to hurt his enemies the more he had. So I would imagine a tank type character to where you can absorb metal, and then you would be able to take a lot of damage, but you would be able to move slow. Also, you'd be able to absorb wood, still do some damage, but, you know, wouldn't be able to do as much. This is going to get bad for me. But I think it would be a really cool dynamic because you would have to go around the map and search for things that are metal or glass or stone or what have you to make yourself a... Oh, fuck, I didn't see him. Make yourself a better hero. It would be kind of cool. And it would be also kind of cool to have a leveling system with him kind of thing where you would do wood and then concrete and then stone and then metal and then diamond if they have it or something like that. That would be really interesting. I really didn't do anything in that game. I apologize. But that would be fantastic so that depending on what you get to, what level, what stage you get to, means how strong you are and how fast you can move. And when you get hurt, you get back down to those stages. So if you were stone and you got enough damage to you, then you go back down to concrete. Then you get more damage and you go back down to wood. So that would be interesting. It'd be a cool dynamic to have that kind of thing. But let me know what you guys think for sure on those heroes. I do want a hero that would be kind of Genji's, how do I say, a drinking buddy type thing, where he's a good friend of Genji, but he's kind of a ninja that can do both. What Hanzo does and Genji. He's not as skilled, so he won't be able to block like Genji, but he'll be able to fight with a sword more often, and we'll be able to wall run. Unlike him, he's able to climb walls, but he's not able to really wall run on the side, which is what I've always wanted for Genji to do, and he doesn't, so it kind of sucks. But he'd be able to do that, use his sword more, and possibly use his bow in a quick time type of thing, where if you press the trigger, he pulls it out and shoots it quick. You don't have time to aim. Whatever you're aiming at, your reticle is on, is where he pulls it out and shoots, and then puts it away. Would be kind of cool. But again, it'd be kind of hard to balance and do all that type of thing. So I don't know how they're going to balance everything with the new heroes that are coming out. I do want to see this game when it has 41 heroes, which is double the amount that they have right now. It'd just be really cool to see how you're going to balance it all and do all of that. I do know that League of Legends has about 100 heroes, I believe it is. And it's pretty hard. I mean, they have everything balanced, but it's pretty hard to imagine a game like this being completely balanced. And I'm just putting shields on everybody. I apologize. I should be fucking setting up, but I'm not, because I'm dumb. But yeah, those were like the three main heroes that I basically came up with. And that was the Kevin Levin one, McCree's dad, and the Gambit type hero that's kind of like him, but in a different way. And I don't know why that guy came towards me, but alright. But yes, if you guys have any heroes, I would love to see it. I would love to read it down below, because I believe that Blizzard is always looking for heroes, ideas, and stuff like that. They're looking at videos, they're looking at forums. There's actually a page on the forum. So, yeah, let me know what your guys' heroes are. And I'm sorry that I'm not doing very well in these videos, but, you know, it's kind of hard to play and, you know, talk about your ideas. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I did. I love talking about this type of thing and discussing. Eventually I'm going to have a podcast type thing where I can talk about this with my friends, and people will want to watch that. But yeah, I've been streaming for about 15 minutes, so I'm going to be chopping this video up. So right now I'm going to keep streaming, but I'm going to end the video here now. If I have more ideas in the future, I'm definitely going to let you guys know. There are more videos coming up on many different games here, so stay tuned to that, along with Overwatch. But this has been the Chaos Prophet saying don't get lost in the chaos. Later, guys, and be free. Alright.